BicycleHunters.com. And today, oh wait, I'm not Josh.
Wait,
Matt.
That's Matt.
I work back in service.
Take
it away, Josh.
Out. Take it away, Joel.
Where's my telephone? Right here.
Where's that? Where's that? Oh boy.
Take it away, Josh. Tell them what they're going to see today.
All right, checking it out today is Kawasaki Ninja 650. This is a 2017 model. It is in that gorgeous anthracite. Oh, it's a little bit of a, it's kind of tough to see. Let's see, can you see that there? There you go. Look at that. Nice paint. Okay, so the Ninja 650. It looks like a race bike, doesn't it? But for all of you folks that are going, oh, this thing's probably too crazy fast, it's actually extremely tame. A really great bike that you could just jump on. This is for sure an everyday bike. It's an easy bike to ride. As you can see, these have little risers on the triple tree, so you actually sit in a more upright position versus, say, something like this True Super Sport, where these clip-ons are mounted underneath the triple tree. So with that, you can see how they're up a little bit. So your seating position's a little bit more upright, mid-control. So you have a very, very neutral riding position. Your elbows are out, so you have your leverage going side to side. It's very comfortable to ride. Now, as everybody likes to see the paint, it is very, very clean. As I showed you, you can sort of see the, I guess you'd say metal flake, or, yeah, it's very small, but there you go. It's just a really good looking bike. I mean, it looks black. And then in some instances, when you look around the bike in certain light, it sort of gets like anthracite in a way. But it's very clean. As I said, it's a bike that you could ride every day. This is easily something that you could jump on, thumb the starter, get going down the road. It's a parallel twin. And the whole idea of that is the motor on these bikes, it's not an inline four like your normal super sports, but this is a more utility type, everyday commuting machine. So you jump on this baby, you get going down the road, and it's very simple to ride. The power comes on nice and smooth, and you can absolutely understand that when you're riding it, you're not going to be really scared, because it's not something that is really meant to kind of get away from you. It's got ample power for you and a passenger. But again, this is a bike that's more like an everyday type of a bike, commuter. You can take it on the highway. That's not going to be a problem. But it is a sport style, everyday kind of commuter. But Kawasaki has really made this line of bikes sharp looking. As you can see the front of that, it looks like it would be right at home next to any of the super sports. But it is absolutely not in that category. They're very fun to ride, super simple and easy to ride. The power delivery is nice, it's smooth, it pulses because it is a twin. So there's not a whole lot that you have to worry about. You know, you're not going to crank the throttle on this thing and she's going to get it going too fast on you. So let's see here. 7,349 miles. So, very good mileage. Like I said, it's in awesome condition. Let's check out your signal. This is going to be left front. And that's cool how this is all integrated into it. Unlike the stalks that are sticking out. So Kawai's done a really good job of that. They've been working on stuff like that for years. Here's your left rear. It just cleans the look up of the bike. That's your right rear and then right front. And you can see the little driving lights up in the corner. But I believe we got to start the bike up for that. Get the actual lights. So let's do that. You can hear the motor in this. How it pulses. That's a twin. It's a parallel twin. So the cylinders are side by side versus like a Harley, which is in a V formation. These are right next to each other. This bike is all stock. See the exhaust down here. Oh yeah. It's got some punch. You can see the aggressive looking front end. Low beam, high beam, low beam, high beam. It is snappy. That's nice. Snappy motor. Snappy little parallel twin. 650. The 650 range of bikes, kind of across the board, has more recently become a more popular platform. They offer a little bit more power than your normal 500 series. And again, they're looking like this now. And that looks hot. That's a good looking bike. So it's really cool, but it's without all of the inconveniences that a normal Super Sport would offer, where the seating position on a Super Sport, well, you gotta want to ride one of those. It's a much more aggressive position. Although this does look like a race bike and a track bike, it's not. This is your bike that looks like that, but offers everyday real world performance in an extremely cool and stylish package. Good looking bike. You know, again, pretty self-explanatory. I mean, you can go through your trips, and then you can reset. You reset your trip. Yep, there we go. Reset the trip. There we go. It's got a clock, got a fuel gauge in there, your temperature gauge, which is nice. And a gear selector, which is really cool too. And your centralized tack and your indicator lights to the left. So really well laid out dash. Just a good package. This has, the only thing that's added really to this bike is the Pro Grip tank pad. But every one of our bikes, as you can see, here's the battery tender lead, gets a 48-point checklist. So we're going over these bikes as much as we can to make sure that when you get it, it's as close to 100% as to what it was when it was brand new. It is a used bike, but as I said, we try to do our best to make sure that when you get it, fully serviced, inspected, detailed, ready to rock and roll, thumb the starter, get going down the road. All you're thinking about is riding and enjoying that ride. Smiles, miles of smiles, that's what it's all about. We are riders taking care of riders. That's why we push so hard to make sure that every bike that we get goes through that checklist, so that when you get it, all those things happen and you're really just happy. It's what it's all about. Most definitely. Look at that. So if you are digging the 2017 Kawasaki Ninja 650, give us a call at 717-273-1809. You can see the full list of inventory at www.cyclehunters.com. You can email us at cyclehunters@gmail.com. We have financing options available. We can ship bikes, deliver them, have aftermarket warranties available. It's really just a matter of letting us know that what we need to do to help you get that in your garage. So when you open it up, you just want to go ride. That's what it's all about. So make sure that you hit the like, subscribe button. We're constantly updating the site and loading new content. It's quite often that we get a bike in and put it through its paces in our shop and put it online, and they don't last long. So, until the next bike, happy riding.